All right, so somewhere in our future we're going to have snow, but definitely in our future we're going to have some freezing cold. So
yes,
yay.
We're all getting the freezing cold.
February's here.
The future is actually now for some too, because eastern and northern Maine are actually getting some decent snowfall. But we're all seeing this Arctic air come blasting in from the west. Temperatures have dropped almost 20 degrees in the last 24 hours, and now it's frigid outside. And the leading edge is producing some intense snow bands, and this one big one is over eastern and northern Maine, with some, again, heavy snow falling for southern Aroostook County, the central highlands getting accumulation, steady, moderate to heavy snow through Washington County, and it's shifting south and west now. So Bangor, we have some flakes falling down to the river in the mouth of it, and also parts of the mid-coast. Now the accumulations are going to be most right along the Canadian border, like 4 or 5 inches in some of the hills in the central highlands. Like Katahdin will also get like 5 inches. But if you go south and west, your chances of getting snow are smaller and smaller. So therefore the accumulations are basically nothing across western Maine. But if you get a quick snow shower, it might drop a quick coating. We're all getting cold. They're your current temperatures, but dress for these numbers here. You can see a lot of negative signs. Bangor feels like 4 below, same with our capital. Lewiston, Auburn, nearly 10 below, 5 below in Portland, and colder down in York County. It feels like around 10 below for Kittery on up through Sanford, and nasty stuff over in the Granite State. Our friends over in New Hampshire shivering this morning. There's the inverted trough. We've been talking about these areas that converge. There are winds that kind of join up and combine to produce some lift and get those intense snow showers. The source is this storm out here, which is 700 miles away. Impressive. Now this will swing out of here midday, and then there's nothing except cold as far as the eye can see back to the west. So all weekend long, it's going to be intense cold. We have heavy snowfall for eastern Maine. We'll have some snow showers scattered around elsewhere. Windy, very cold. Midday, the last of the flakes shift offshore, and the sun will pop out right after it. The afternoon looks bright, especially leading up to sunset, but we're not going to be able to escape the wind chills. And with that wind, it may blow some snow around too. Now, the snow that's fallen over a lot of the state was kind of wet over the last couple of days. It's compacted, and now it's all crusty because it froze solid last night. The snow that's falling now is a lot lighter, and that's probably what'll blow around. So probably not too much blowing snow across southern Maine. By the way, the moon tonight will be nearly full, and it's called the Wolf Moon, and it rises at about 5:45. There are your high temperatures, 20 to 25 today. That is it. And that's pretty much where we'll be all weekend long. With wind tomorrow, the wind relaxes on Sunday as the high's kind of closer to us. So I think Sunday's the better of the 2 weekend days. But our attention will be with this storm. At the moment, it's dropping inches of rain out in California. On Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, it's going to drop inches of snow on the East Coast, and probably all the way down to D.C. So the bigger cities like Philly, New York, Boston are going to be in the crosshairs for this. And then obviously us here in northern New England. This will be a nor'easter type storm. It's going to be capable of big snow totals, like 6 to maybe a foot. 6 to 12 inches is very possible out of this one, so it could be the largest or one of the largest of the season. There was one back right after, I think it was New Year's or right in December, when a lot of the state picked up like 15 inches of snow. So that's probably going to remain in the books as the biggest one, but we'll see. Keep your guard up for the one next week. Gale warnings today, it's stay in the harbor. It's not worth going out there. A lot of freezing spray, winds blowing 40 knots. So we'll have snow showers this morning, windy and cold with some sun this afternoon, 20-ish. 20 tomorrow, sunny, frigid. The coldest of this entire stretch will be Sunday morning, when a lot of us wake up in the negative numbers, about 2 below or 5 below zero. But the afternoon does look better. We'll get back up to the upper 20s with less wind. Monday, increasing clouds, snowstorm likely on Tuesday, probably lingering a little bit into Wednesday too. The nice part about this snow and most of next week, the temperatures are going to moderate within the storm and after it. We'll have temps mid-30s, which isn't too bad. That'll make for playing in the snow a lot more hospitable than it will this weekend.
Sure. All right, one more closing just came in. Cobscoat Community Learning Center, no school there today. Just check the web before you head out today just to be sure. So there you go.